If a person is quiet, that don't means they going through a lot, or they having a bad time, or they don't like you. Yes, all of us got problems. All of us go through certain certain seasons of on our lives, and a lot of us don't like to talk about it. A lot of us like to keep our stuff to ourselves, and we don't be talking. But that don't mean that we don't like you, or that don't mean that we don't want to talk, or we hate you, or we don't want to be around people. We just there to watch everything. And one thing about smart people is that and one thing about quiet people is that they are very, very smart, because they watch, they listen to everything, they see everything, every move. Even when you're in a room, they read people just by staying quiet. You have to understand that quietness is more powerful than being loud. Don't you see that when you quiet, everybody's questioning themselves. What did I do wrong? Or what's going on? Or why this person acting like this? The whole attention is on you. That's why staying quiet is powerful. You have to stay quiet in certain things. In this life, you might see certain stuff, or that means you have to repeat it. Sometimes you have to keep certain things to yourself to avoid problems. That's when problems start coming. When you see certain stuff and you want to be seen and to be heard by talking about somebody else's life, that's not good. All you bring into your life is problems, you know? And people that won't help you to grow, and people that won't help you to be a better person. When you talk about certain stuff and things that you see that is not about you, all you're doing is talking bad about people, and that's all you attracting to your life. People that will talk bad about you too. You attract who you are. You attract how you act. And you might think, oh, I don't know how to act like this, or I don't know how to keep acting like this, or I don't know how to keep acting like the person I want to become. There's no person to become. Just act like who you are. As I was saying, so the more you talk or talk about something you've seen or heard, all you're doing is bringing problem to your life. You're not fulfilling anything. You're not refilling your cup. None of that. All you're doing is bringing more sadness, more problems to your life. That's why certain things you have to keep it to yourself. Even if you see it, and even if you know it's wrong, just try to stay focused on your life. That's all. It's not about selfishness, because at this point, nobody's being selfish. You have to understand that everybody got a life. Everybody go through problems. Everybody go through hard times, and everybody is focused on something. Not everybody's focused on your life. Not everybody cares about what you do or what you listen to. What do you gain by talking about somebody else's life, or what do you gain by listening certain conversations you shouldn't be listening to? That's why you still stuck. That's why you you still in the same position, in the same position as you always be. The same position you always been. This life is beautiful. So when you grown and you have kids and you have a home and you have this beautiful family, and when your kids come and ask you, oh, what are you used to you when you was young, or what are you used to you before you had us? What are you gonna tell your kids? You're gonna tell your kids you were talking bad about people and living somebody else's life when you can be dreaming yours, when you can be dreaming and creating your own life? talking about somebody else's life is a waste of time. Focus on you. Focus on your life. Focus on what you want. And I'm not being hard. I really don't care if you want to chase your dreams or not, because that's your life. That's what you want to do. But all I'm trying to do is help the people to open their eyes and realize that this life is only one and one only. And for you to be wasting it and wasting it up, worrying about what other people think. People only think bad about you at that moment, at that right moment. I'm telling you, after that person go home or after that person go to sleep, they not thinking about you. This person probably thinking about a problem they going through. This person probably thinking, oh, what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So we waste a lot of time living somebody else's life. And that's why we sad, and that's why we have anxiety, and that's why we depressed, and that's why we get angry at certain stuff, and that's why we take personal certain stuff people say, because you don't know yourself yet. And what I mean by you don't know yourself, where you don't know what you like, you don't know what you want in life, you don't know what you want in life. As I say it again, I'm not discriminating or I'm not talking bad about anybody. It's just the reality. And you have to understand that in order for you to live a happy life, in order for you to accomplish everything you want in life, you have to focus on you. I see a lot of people talking bad, or they don't even say a good thing about their selves, because they always saying something about somebody else. Once you start living your life, and once you stop focusing on other people's life, that's when you're gonna start being happy. It's okay, yeah. I'm not saying that people don't feel lonely sometimes, because everybody, as I say, everybody go through problems and everybody have a sad moment in life. But life is not about being sad. You may feel bad for a little moment, but that won't last forever. Learn how to detach from people. If you're too attached to something, that's when you get stuck. That's what I think. When you get too attached to something, it could be your family, it could be your boyfriend, it could be your girlfriend, it could be friends. It doesn't matter. You have to understand, when you get attached to something, you are losing the real you. You are losing yourself. You have to understand that everything is temporary in this life. As an example, like the season of the years. Winter don't last forever. Summer don't last forever. Fall don't last forever. And this is why you gotta stay connected to yourself, because you see certain stuff that people don't see. That's why you have to stay true to yourself, because you think what other people don't think. You don't know what's going on your boyfriend's head or on your girlfriend's head. You might know them because you'll be living with them for a very long time, but you don't really know what is going on in their minds. They probably thinking of somebody else, or they probably thinking what they gonna eat next, or they probably thinking about what should I do, or they probably thinking about their life. But you focusing on what they doing and how they act. It's 2024, and I think by 2030 people gonna be more loose, and they're gonna forget about that they have a life too to live. I don't understand why people lose their time trying to fit in, trying to be cool. Just be you. Be yourself, because the right people will come to you. The right people won't feel awkward when you do certain stuff just because you're being you. That's the secret of success. You. Everything is in you. Your mom don't have the answer for your life, for your happy life, or the life you want. Your friend don't have the answer for the life you want. Your boyfriend, your cousin, nobody have the answer for the life you want. Okay? Only you. Everything is within you. And one thing you have to do in order for you to be happy and succeed in life is to be consistent. There's no other side. We live in this world and people tell you, oh, there's another side. When you get money, you're going to be happy. That's a lie. Because money doesn't buy happiness. Because money doesn't buy health. And another thing you have to do is to be a kind and lovely person. Even if one person did something wrong to you, try to stay positive all the time. If something happens to you, try to stay positive. Always see the positive side of it. Do not waste time thinking of the wrong thing that just happened to you. Because all you're doing is attracting more things like that. You have to understand that you attract who you are. You attract who you are. So be loved. So be kind. So be confident. So be awesome. So don't be scared. Be a person that knows what they want. Be a person that knows what they want in their life. And choose your friends wisely. Some of us feel bad sometimes, but we don't see that the people that is around us don't talk positive things. All they do is talk negative things. Make you feel bad. Make you feel like you're not worth it. Make you feel like you don't deserve anything. And you have to understand that on this planet, everybody deserves everything. Because all of us are humans. As I say, be consistent. Stay true to yourself. And attach to good habits. And that's the secret of life. When you got good habits and you be consistent on them, this is how you're going to stay happy. Because even if you have all the money in the world, you won't be happy. It could buy you a car. It could buy you a house. It could buy you everything in the world. But you're forgetting about the things that money can buy. Happiness, health, love. Everything that you feel in here, money cannot buy it. So stop thinking that there's another life on the other side when you're already succeeding. But I'm trying to say that there's no other side. Everything is right here. Everything is in front of you. Life is in front of you. So enjoy the moment. So enjoy the people you got around. So enjoy the friends you have right now. And if they're not good for you, separate yourself from them. You're not gonna die because of that. or your life won't end right there when you will stop talking to them. We ask the universe and we ask God to have a better life, and what we don't see is that people leave, people come and go, and sometimes we feel bad because that person left, or because that I don't have that friendship no more, or because that person don't want me no more. If you asking God for something better, He's doing the work. You just haven't opened your eyes yet. God is removing the people because you keep asking for it. So do not feel bad because people go out of your life. Feel proud. Okay? Because God is removing those people for you to have better friends. Something better is coming. You have to understand that in this life, everything come and go. Come and go. Come and go. Nothing stays forever. Because if you ask yourself right now, what is something different about you what is something that you have right now that you didn't had in the last 3 years, the last three past years? Everything look different. You're probably in a different place, on a different mood, feeling better, but you don't know how longer it gonna last. So that's why you gotta enjoy the moment. That's why you gotta be happy right now. That's why you gotta be who you are right now. That's why you gotta dress how you wanna dress right now. We know importance of what the people think or what the people say. You have to understand that what I go through, you won't go through. Because it's me. And it's my life. Do the same thing for you. Do what you want because it's your life. Live your life and be happy. Be unique. Be you. Because that's the secret of success.